Morning, Miss. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bennaya Stevanus Yerikho. My NPM is 244120009. And I'm is a student from Accounting to 2024A. In this video, I will explain about understanding money and inflation. But we will explore what is money, how inflation impacts it, and why understanding this concept is crucial for everyone. First, we will explain about what is money and why is it important, and then how does inflation erode purchasing power, and the last one, why does inflation matter to you. Defining money. Medium of exchange. Money simplifies transaction. It eliminates the need for bartering, store of value. Money allows you to save purchasing power over time. Unit of account. Money provides a common measure for valuing goods and services. Money serves three key functions: facilitating transaction, enabling saving, and measuring value. Example includes cash, digital currency, and precious metals. What is inflation? The definition of inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises. It is measured as a percentage increase in the Consumer Price Index or CPI. Causes of inflation. Inflation can stem from various economic pressure. These factors often interact, leading to a rise in overall price level. First, demandful inflation. Too much money chased too few goods. Second, cost push inflation. Rising production costs get passed to consumers. Third, increased money supply. Printing more money devalues inciting currency. The last one is fourth, supply chain disruption. Shortage drive up price. Effect of inflation on individuals. First, decreased purchasing power. The same amount of money buy less than before. Second is reduce saving value. Inflation erodes the real returns on your saving. And the last one is difficult budgeting. Price change unpredictably, making financial planning hard. Inflation directly impacts your daily life. Groceries, rent, and gas prices become more expensive, stretching your budget thin. Effect or inflation on business. Increased operating costs, raw materials, labor, and transportation expenses rise. Pricing challenge. Business struggle to balance profitability and competitiveness. Investment uncertainty. Forecasting future returns becomes difficult and risky. For example, a restaurant might need to raise menu price due to higher food costs, potentially losing customers. Inflation and interest rates. Central bank use interest rate as a primary tool to manage inflation. Higher rates reduce the money supply and slow economic activity. Central bank act, they raises interest rates. Second, borrowing decreases. Loans become more expensive, and third, spending slows. Consumers and businesses spend less. The Federal Reserve, for instance, significantly raised rates 11 times from March 2022 to July 2023. Controlling inflation. Government and central banks employ various strategies to curb inflation and stabilize the economy. The first is monetary policy. Adjusting interest rates and money supply are key tactics. The second, fiscal policy. Government spending and taxation policies play a role. And the last one, third, supply side policies. Improving productivity and fostering competition helps. Historical example of inflation. History offers stark lesson on the devastating impact of unchecked inflation and hyperinflation. The first is US inflation peak. March 1980, inflation soared to 14.8%. I'm sorry, 14.8%. And then the second is Zimbabwe hyperinflation. 2008 peaked at 79.6% per monthly. And the last one is third, German hyperinflation. 1920 severe economic crisis. Protecting yourself from inflation. Proactive financial planning can mitigate the impact of inflation on your wealth and purchasing power. The first is stay informed. Monitor economic trends and adapt your strategies. Second is reduce debt. Minimize interest payment on loans and credit. The third is negotiate salary. Seek increase to match the rising cost of living. And the last one, the fourth, invest wisely. Consider assets like stocks and real estate. Okay, so that's all about me. Explain about money and inflation. Thank you for watching, miss. Bye bye.